Cold sweat beaded on the man's brow, while beside him, the clan's matriarch, Baek Wei-yin, watched in silence, her expression icy and impossible to read. He muttered under his breath about the infant on the ritual grounds, the so-called illegitimate child. His eyes never left the boy, filled with a disturbing blend of curiosity and contempt. A stern voice snapped him from his thoughts. "You seem unusually fixated on that illegitimate child." It was the clan's head elder, Liu Zhang, a man infamous for his uncompromising devotion to bloodline purity. Startled, the man bowed stiffly. "My respects, head elder." Elsewhere, two clan members whispered about the child's origins, confirming that he had been discovered and brought back by the Shadow Sword Squad. "I still don't understand the Patriarch's reasoning," one of them muttered. "Allowing a bastard of unknown origin to take part in the steel selection ritual?" The head elder turned back to the nervous man, his voice sharp as a blade. "Surely you know from personal experience that the ritual holds no meaning for illegitimate children." The man's hand curled into a fist. "What did you say?" The elder's lips twisted into a sneer. "Ah, forgive me. Your failure to be chosen by even a single weapon is quite a well-known tale." His words dripped with contempt. "In the end, a bastard remains a bastard." Leaning heavily on his cane, the elder radiated a suffocating menace. He should remember his place. The insult nearly pushed the man to violence, his teeth grinding in rage, when his companion hissed, "Control yourself." Suddenly, their attention was ripped away by a blinding flash from below. From the balcony, they stared in stunned silence as a towering pillar of blue energy erupted from the ritual grounds. The head elder's eyes widened in disbelief. "How is this possible?" The other man broke into a stunned grin. "Impossible. I'm witnessing it with my own eyes, yet I still can't believe it." A strange, ethereal vibration swept through the air as legendary weapons began to shine, reacting to the infant's presence. The master-crafted sanguine spirit spear and the iron-welded blade throbbed with energy. Even long-dormant relics awakened. The divine sword Mahu and the divine crossbow responsive dragon flared with otherworldly brilliance, their power unmistakable. A wave of gasps rolled through the crowd, followed by cries of disbelief. Impossible. Even weapons that already have owners are responding to him. One warrior stared in shock as the sword at his waist shook violently, its glowing hilt straining to break free and answer the infant's call. Leon Yung turned to his brother, excitement flashing across his face. "Gunsong, can you see this? Our youngest brother must possess unbelievable talent." Gunsong watched coldly. "It appears so." A deep, authoritative voice shattered the chaos. "Silence." The patriarch stood tall. "By the laws of our clan, every weapon that responded to Young should rightfully be his." His eyes swept across the awakened armory. "However, this matter is not so simple. I will hear proposals." A minister stepped forward. "Granting him all these weapons contradicts the purpose of the steel selection ritual. This ceremony must endure for generations. Instead, allow him to choose a single weapon." All eyes shifted to the tiny child upon the altar. The patriarch snapped his fingers, and the overwhelming energy withdrew. "I accept your proposal." The glow faded from hundreds of weapons, and silence returned to the arena. The child descended gently onto the stone platform. The patriarch spoke calmly. "Choose the weapon you desire." Li Young stared at the legendary armaments before him, his infant mind overwhelmed. With a low grunt of resolve, he clenched his tiny fists and began to crawl forward. He passed Fratch, the dragon-slaying sword, without hesitation, and ignored the legendary holy spear beside it. Though trapped in an infant's body, his mind was that of a grown man, fully aware of the overwhelming power he was leaving behind. He crawled past White Whale, forged from a saint's remains, and Valheim, the staff carved from the world tree. Each weapon called out to him, yet none were his goal. Even the celestial sword, born beneath an impossible alignment of stars, failed to draw his attention. Countless divine weapons awaited his choice, yet his gaze never wavered. The patriarch watched in silence as the infant moved with unshakable purpose, reaching toward a weapon that had remained dormant for generations. His expression turned thoughtful. "A heaven-rank weapon, yet it hasn't chosen a master in ages," he murmured. "Can a newborn truly make such a decision?" With one final effort, the child collapsed. The patriarch gently lifted him into his arms. Could this be another will of the skies? He wondered. He raised the weapon the child had chosen, a massive, ancient blade shrouded in darkness, and his voice thundered across the arena. "With this, the ritual is complete." From her seat, the matriarch Baek Wei-yan watched with icy fury. "Li Young, the illegitimate child," she thought. "What an inconvenience! I'll have no choice but to erase him."